Hello, I'm back. It's been a bit. If you don't know, my name is Rachel with Bourbon and Lace Doodles, and when I have a litter, I try to do weekly videos. I failed. Week 6 happened, and then after that, things got crazy. After week 6, things pick up because we start to do the temperament testing, and communication with families picks up, having to document things and the vet visit and all of that. It's a lot. So I just had to set the video making to the side, and we just focused on that and doing the puppies the way that I wanted to do them. So that meant a lot of crate exposure, playing loose in the house with the other dogs and the kids, and not like more exploratory, more in different areas of the house. And then just different exposures that we were working on with the puppies to really try to do our very best at making them easily adaptable to their new surroundings. And so far, so puppies went home. Not all of them. We're still working on go homes, but 7 of the 10 puppies are in their new homes at this point, and I am getting such nice feedback from their families. So I really think that the stuff that we've done this time has just made their adoption easier. So, sorry, I have Winton sleeping next to me, so I just kind of keep just checking on him, and he's just sleeping. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about what we did, where the puppies went. So our first selection was Muffin, and she went to Utah. And then our second selection was Mackenzie. And he actually just left on Sunday. He went up to Idaho. So he got home yesterday, because it's northern Idaho. So it's a long drive for him. And then, Jack was picked next, and Honey, and then Coco, and Rusty, and Bluey. So 7, we started on Friday doing deliveries to the airport in Portland. And then Saturday we had local family pickups. Sunday was Mackenzie. Yesterday was a family from Washington came and got Coco. So we are down to just 3 of the 10 puppies at home right now. Bluey, we deliver up to Seattle, or just south. We're taking her to Tacoma, and we're going through Portland to do that. If you don't know, we live just north of Bend, Oregon, so central Oregon. And so we actually only had 2 local puppies this time, and everybody else is a little bit further away. So we do Bluey's delivery on Saturday. I still have 2 boys available that I hope to find homes for this week. But if I don't, they are super easy puppies. So it's not, they're fine to have around. They are, unfortunately, some of the children's favorite puppies, which makes it a little bit harder on them if they stay around longer when they actually go home, because they get that much more attached. So I'm hopeful that we will have their homes figured out by the time Bluey goes home, and just be able to maybe deliver them all at the same time or something. So we'll see. I will talk a little bit more about Winton and Bandit. Those are the 2 boys that I have left here in a minute. But I just wanted to give a recap on how go homes went. Their vet visit, they had their vet visit, and everybody checked out. No minor issues. Fecal was good. They got vaccinated and their microchips put in. So it was a really successful last 2 to 3 weeks since I've been on here last. It was just really busy. So I would have loved to do one more video with all of the puppies, but I just didn't have the time to do that and give them the adequate attention that I wanted to do. So that's just me. I can only be spread so thin, and for me that's too much. So I just had to set it aside. But I'm doing a recap. But everybody is adjusting very well into their new environments. I'm getting great feedback, and it makes me so happy that all their families love them so much. When you spend so much time really caring for and trying to get to know all the little personalities in your puppies, and then just to see the selection that was made feel so good, it feels good. It's just really nice. So hopefully I get to experience something just as good with the boys, because they deserve it. They're amazing puppies. So I will show you here. He's sleeping. This is Winton. And you say hello. He's like, I'm sleeping. So I would love to tell you about Winton. I will show you Winton. This is Winton. This is what he does. He will play, but more often than not, you're going to find him just like, he just wants to snuggle. He has always, from being an itty bitty tiny puppy, just tried to like snuggle into my clothes if he could. He loves being under the blankets with my kids. He's good with the kids. All the puppies were good with the kids. So that's no surprise, but he is just one of the top snugglies, aren't you? I just weighed him. So he turned 9 weeks yesterday, and he just weighed in at 8.5 pounds today. So I think my estimate for him is right around between 30 and 35 pounds. He maybe smaller, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm basing that off of, I have one of my adult dogs is 36 pounds. He has been 36 pounds since he turned 8 months and has not changed. He, at 8 weeks for him, he was 8.5 pounds. So he is even smaller than him. So that's why I say right around 30 is what I'm thinking. I could be wrong. He could have a huge growth spurt, but so far he's just been staying. I would like to show you his personality, but his personality is snuggle buddy. Aren't you? Yes, he is curious. He does play a little bit, but it's not his main focus. He is just a pal. So he's just mostly white, and he is going to have the silkiest, softest coat as an adult. He's just going to have a nice wavy coat, easier to maintain than some of the tight curls like that I have in my house. But all of these puppies will have wavy coats with like loose curls. So they should be on the easier end of they still require maintenance. They are still doodles, but it should be easier. He just wants to, like, how can you just not? I have a hard time. I just want to snuggle them all the time. But things that we've been doing this week, because they turned 8 weeks, and so 8 to 16 weeks, when typically they would go home, I purposely kept everybody until almost 9 weeks because of the holiday. So I did not even plan any go homes before this weekend that we just started doing. So he's not here really any extra time. But at 8 weeks, it starts to get more important to do the outside socialization. So taking them to see things that they wouldn't normally see on car rides, stuff like that. So we have been doing that with these two boys, and a little bit also with Bluey, since we have her an extra week. Don't want to leave her out of that socialization. So we've been taking them in a stroller or sitting up. So like they came along when we did go homes. We did go homes at a park so I could get some nice pictures of the families there. And the boys came along. So when I do that, I take one of my big whelping pads, and we put that down with a fence so that none of them touch the ground, because that would not be safe for diseases and such that they can pick up before they're fully vaccinated. So the boys came, and they just, true to who they are, they greeted people and then napped, and that seems to be what they like to do. They are happy to be seen and to get pets, but they're also just as happy to just chill out and relax. They've had loud motorcycles drive by. We've been next to big semi trucks when we've been in the stroller, and they do not care. It doesn't shake them. They're totally fine, which is so nice. It just has to keep up for the next while. But also another thing is that we have been gone with them in the stroller up to 5 hours between puppy go homes and then grabbing some lunch afterwards and looking for a couple things while we were out, just walking around. They were gone for about 5 hours and they did not have any accidents in that time. So what has been happening is when we take them out, they hold it the whole time, and then we come back and they go exactly where they should go to go potty first thing. And sorry, I just hit my tripod with my foot, but they're just doing so good at all the things. I will never claim that a puppy is perfect because they are puppies, they are babies, but I don't know that I could expect any more perfection out of these guys than this at this point, as they are just such handsome. See, I try to pull him away and he's like, nope, I just want to snuggle you. So if you need this in your life, he'll do it. But let me pause here and I'm gonna go grab Bandit and show you Bandit. I'm back. I have Bandit with me this time. You say hello? He's like, no, I'm snuggling. This is what I do. All right, so this is Bandit. He's got like a little half mustache. You see his eyes. He's got hair in your way. There we go. I'll hide back here. They can see your pretty face. He's got some ticking on his ears. The rest of him, though, is all white. All white. So he is going to be so gorgeous as an adult. I hope whoever chooses him is really good at updates, because I just want to see him as a big boy. His adult coat is going to be wavy, so he will stay like silky soft, and their mom is super soft. So he'll be soft and he'll have a wavy coat with like a slight loose curl. Just genetically, that's what he's going to have. And then let's see, what else can I tell you about him? So this is him. He's a huge snuggler. He will play. He likes to play. So he basically will do whatever you want to do. So if the kids come out and they want to play, he will play. If they just want to cuddle him, he will just snuggle down and cuddle. Size-wise, he is our biggest boy of the litter. He's got my hair. See, he'll play a little bit. He's the biggest boy of the litter. I just weighed him and he was just over 9.5 pounds at 9 weeks. So I think for him, he's probably going to be around 35. He might get to 40. I guess he could have a huge growth spurt and get over that too, but I don't really see that happening. He's like right in line with my adult boy that I have. That is like 36 pounds. So he's not going to be huge. Even though he's the biggest, I had some pretty small ones in the litter too, just in general. Everyone was pretty close. Like my biggest gap at 8 weeks was just over 2 pounds. So it's not like I had like gigantic puppies and then absolutely tiny puppies, but I do have like one of my puppies, I'm pretty sure probably won't even get to 25 pounds. We'll see. I'm just so curious to see how everybody grows. But yeah, so this is Bandit. And I'm just so excited for him and Winton. They both need to find their families, but I know that when they do, they're going to be just completely head over heels in love with them, because they are just awesome little dudes. Aren't you? Oh, you have my hair on you. Well, isn't that turnabout? I don't have much dog hair in my house, but I have lots of people hair, and so I get to shed on the dogs. So, hi, you just want to snuggle? Here, let's do one last thing. So, I can't remember if I already said when I was talking about Winton, but with these boys, if I keep them too much longer, Like if they don't have homes by the time Bluey goes home, we're going to really start on their training. So their potty training to outside, leash skills, sit down, all your like basic commands, we're going to start working on. And when that happens, the price for them does go up because it's just that much more work. And it's necessary. Like if they were to find homes 3 weeks from now, I would want them to go with some of those skills. So I don't want 4-month-old puppies that, I mean, they will not be here that long. They're way too amazing. But let's say, for instance, I don't want 4-month-old puppies who don't know how to do things. So they will be doing all the things at that point, and their price will go up because they are amazing. And let's just be honest, if they're still here, it means they're just staying here forever because my husband has decided that he can't part with them, which is, if you know my husband, means a lot. He loves these boys, and so do my kids. So come on, he just wants to snuggle. So yeah, if you need a snuggle buddy, contact me. Our website is in my bio, but it's bourbonandlacedoodles.com, and I have an interest form on there, or you can message me. He just got the hiccups. But hopefully this might be our last video for this litter. We have an upcoming litter planned of petite mini Goldendoodles, like 15 to 22 pounds. And that will be anytime. The breeding will take place anytime. She was supposed to come into heat last month. So really any day it could start, and then we will be moving towards that. But other than that, we're a very small program. So I only plan to have 2 active females at a time because I really don't feel like I can give adequate attention to more than 1 litter at a time. So if there was ever a time where heat cycles coincided and it was either, I had to choose, I would just choose one of the dogs to breed and not the other, because it's important to me to put in the work that I do for the puppies, and I just can't do it with more than 1 litter. I don't have that capacity. So yeah, that's what is in the works and coming up. And the 2 boys that we still have that I know are just going to make somebody incredibly happy when they find them. Otherwise, they're just gonna keep us incredibly happy while we wait because they're just so cute. All right, that's all for now. We will chat again when I have more to share.